Love story actor Ryan O'Neal dies at 82. He was a familiar face on TV before his breakout performance opposite Ally McGraw in the 1970 blockbuster movie. But it was overshadowed by years of personal problems. Ryan O'Neal, who became an instant movie star in the hit film Love Story, the highest-grossing movie of 1970, but who was later known as much for the troubles of his personal life as for his acting in his later career, died on Friday. He was 82. His son Patrick confirmed the death in a post on Instagram. It did not give the cause or say where he died. Mr. O'Neal was a familiar face on both big and small screens for a half-century, but he was never as famous as he was after Love Story. He was 29 years old at the time and had spent a decade on television, but had made only 2 other movies when he was chosen to star in Arthur Hiller's sentimental romance, written by Eric Siegel, who turned his screenplay into a best-selling novel. Mr. O'Neal's performance in Love Story as Oliver Barrett Furr, a wealthy, golden-haired Harvard hockey player married to a dying woman played by Ally McGraw, garnered him the only Academy Award nomination of his career. He had played the town rich boy, Rodney Harrington, for 5 years on the primetime soap opera Peyton Place. But in 1970, Hollywood was not that interested in television actors, and he had been far from the first choice to star in Love Story. Jon Voight turned the part down. Beau Bridges was supposed to do it, he told a reporter in 1971. When my name came up through Ali, they all said no. Ali said, "Please meet him." So we met in one of those conference rooms where everybody sits half a mile away from everybody else, he continued. Weeks later, they asked me to test. Then I didn't hear anything until they finally called and said, "Will you give us an extension of a week to make up our minds?" In the end, Ms. McGraw persuaded Paramount to cast Mr. O'Neal. He was hired for $25,000, a little more than $200,000 in today's currency, and his movie career was ignited.